Thank you LD Shop for sponsoring this video. Get 27% off on your first purchase. So, what if I told you that everything we thought we knew about Chisa is about to get thrown out the window? Initially, she was hyped up as a Havoc Resonator, perfect for running with Phrolova and Cantarella in some devastating triple threat composition. But now, it appears that Kuro is taking a totally different direction. Chisa might actually be Glacio. That's right, the poster girl for stylish destruction may be swapping shadowy chaos for icy precision. And if that's true, it changes everything about how we plan our teams, our pools, and the future meta of Wuthering Waves. Yo, welcome back to the channel. Kamusta sa inyong lahat? Chisa is finally coming in version 2.8 of Wuthering Waves, and she's not who we thought she was. When Kuro Games dropped Cartithia's marketing bombshell, we had no idea we were getting 5 more limited units before version 3.0, with Augusta and Yuno already confirmed for version 2.6. We now have 14 limited 5 stars in Renascita alone, plus 1 4-star. That's more pressure than your wallet can handle without help from LD Shop. And that's why now is the time to prep for what's coming. Use LD Shop to stock up on Lunites before it's too late. You don't need to give away your account password. LD Shop can do direct top-ups using only your server and your user ID. Stay partnered with Razor Gold for your top-ups. It's fast, safe, and super convenient. Get 27% off on Lunites. Safe and convenient, guys. It's really simple. Just follow my LD Shop link in the description and register for an account. When you order, you will get an additional 15% discount and a total of over 27% off on anything in store. Just select the WUA Direct Top-Up when you are ready to order in order to activate the UID only Direct Top-Up. It's absolutely safe, secure, and fast. Top-ups in under 15 minutes during non-peak. You can't go wrong with LD Shop for your top-ups, because with how things are shaping up, Chisa might not be your only must-pull. So yeah, try out LD Shop by following the link in the description or the pinned comments. Okay, let's rewind. Chisa's initial reveal broke the internet. Her design, a blend of tsundere confidence and that irresistible high school energy, was an obvious wink to the Japanese player base. The fandom immediately assumed she'd be a Havoc unit, like synergizing with Phrolova and Cantarella in some kind of ultra-edgy team comp. The trio of goth queens, basically. But then, plot twist, some people are saying she may actually be Glacio. Now, that's huge. This little switch up isn't just a cosmetic change. It repositions Chisa entirely within the current meta. The Glacio comp as it stands is all about Carlotta and Sheji, and of course Shorekeeper, who is suddenly more relevant than ever. If Chisa is now entering as a Glacio Resonator, she has to earn her spot. And the only logical opening right now? A Sustainer's role. Yes, we're now asking whether the most stylish, fan-favorite waifu of Renascita is actually just a glorified healer. But don't laugh yet. It could make sense. Kuro Games has been slowly encouraging mono-element synergy, especially as resonance effects grow more specific and punishing. They've been setting up for comps that don't just rely on strong individual kits, but on elemental chaining and sustain. If Chisa is a Glacio unit, and if she really is from the new Federation as rumored, then she might be the bridge we need to step into version 3.0, a unit that introduces both a new playstyle and a new lore chapter. And let's not forget the mechanics. Early speculation suggested that Chisa could scale off echo skill damage, following the footsteps of Phrolova, Cantarella, and Roccia, all of whom are Havoc Resonators. If Chisa truly turns out to be Glacio, this raises a fascinating question. Will she be the first Glacio unit to incorporate echo skill mechanics? Or will Kuro Games completely pivot away from that idea for her kit? If she does carry this mechanic into the Glacio element, it would mark a groundbreaking shift. It would mean Kuro is exploring echo scaling beyond Havoc, potentially laying the foundations for a brand new Glacio archetype, one that doesn't just reuse the Shorekeeper and Sheji sustained buffer combo, but instead builds a comp around echo-based interactions, freeze control, and damage synergies that haven't been seen before. Also, let's talk quickly about Glacio Shaft. Glacio Shaft is a mechanic that's barely been tapped into, and yet it holds massive potential. Carlotta's kit hints at it. Her resonance skill gradually slows enemies, but no current unit truly takes advantage of stacking Glacio Shaft to its fullest extent. If Chisa is the one to break that ceiling, she could be the first Resonator to turn Glacio Shaft into a core combat strategy. That would make her more than just a meta piece. It would position her as a game changer. It suggests that she isn't meant to fit readily into the current Glacio mold of Carlotta, Sheshi, with probably Shorekeeper. Instead, she may be built to lead a new team configuration altogether. One centered around negative status control, debuff, synergy, and elemental lockdowns. Of course, we'll find out soon enough if any of this turns out to be true. Will Chisa become Phrolova's long-lost Havoc nuker, an icy assassin disguised in tsundere vibes, or will she take on a completely unexpected role as Carlotta's Glacio sustainer, bringing freeze-focused sustain to the front lines? One thing's for sure, Chisa isn't going to be just another pretty face in the roster. Whether she nukes or nurtures, she's bound to offer something entirely unique and potentially meta-shifting to the Wuthering Waves ecosystem. So now, the question becomes, is Chisa just another limited waifu? Or is she the signal flare for a new era in Wuthering Waves team building? Because if she doesn't fit the current Phrolova meta or the classic Glacio meta, then maybe she's not made to it. Maybe she's made to lead. And if that's true, are you really going to skip her? So yeah, leave your comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you LD Shop for sponsoring this video. If this news resonated with you, please leave it a like, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you won't miss future content. Again, thank you so much, maraming salamat po, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.